got a haircut.
How the heck?
Welcome to my video. I'm filming in my room in the middle of the day, so there's gonna be like outside noise and you're just gonna have to let that happen. Okay, in today's video we're gonna be talking about like a bunch of weird stuff I saw when I was a kid. And because I like reference it all the time, but no one gets the references because like no one has ever seen the things I'm gonna talk about. So I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna be like the worst at explaining them and you're just gonna have to let me. First one on the list, we'll start easy. We're gonna go with Kipper.
They call him Kipper.
Y'all seen Kipper? Kipper was great. Kipper was just honestly the reason why I'm probably so calm as a person today. So like the only episode I remember from Kipper that like really tripped me up, really confused me for the life of me, it was like, I'm gonna like put clips of it in. He like found a camera, a lantern, it's a flashlight I think, something.
Oh.
They ended up going on this like trip into this dimension.
Hey, Tiger. What's this?
I don't know. It's a bit spooky.
Hang on.
That's no use. I'll get mine.
Ooh!
They went up these stairs.
I said we shouldn't have come. It's magic. We ought to go back before anything happens. Don't go too near the edge, Kipper. You'll fall off. We don't know how far.
I wish you'd be quiet, Tiger.
And then he like, I guess it was like a magic flashlight.
That's it. I've got it. It's the lamp. It's a magic lamp.
I'm the best at explaining this. But at the end of the stairs, there was a roller coaster.
Wow!
And they went on this roller coaster.
Come on.
Oh, dear.
And they like started freaking out where they were on the roller coaster for like no reason.
I wish this had never happened.
It's gone.
I just never understood why they started freaking out about the roller coaster in the first place. It's that episode sticks with me to this day for like no reason, because it's not like I didn't learn anything from it, you know, and I feel like that's probably why it sticks for me, because I'm still like racking my brain like what is the lesson I'm supposed to learn.
Reason.
What was the reason? That's that on that. The next one is like these Ronald McDonald, like McDonald's came up with like a bunch of videotapes and like stories for Ronald McDonald and all of his friends, and they like go on adventures and stuff. And my favorite one of those is the Grimace Island one, where they like found Grimace Island. If you don't know who Grimace is, you're missing out, because he's the best of the McDonald's crew. These videos had like an intro theme song, like a wake up intro theme song that played very loud and was very obnoxious. But also like they started in like live action.
Wake up, it's another day. Time to get going, let's sleep when we can play.
And I used to play it in the mornings when I had to wake up my sister and brother just to mess with them. Eventually they had to like hide the videotapes from me. The theme song starts in like live action, and at the end of the theme song they turn into cartoon characters.
Grimace Island, here we come!
The Grimace Island theme or song or whatever is literally what I see at night.
Doodly doodly, that's how we do. Gibbity clip hop on how.
With my sleep paralysis, that's just what plays. Like, when anyone's like, what are you thinking about? That's rolling through my head. That's it. That's the end of that one. The next one we're gonna talk about is like one of my favorite little childhood things. It's not scary, but it's very obscure. Cause Crayola, the crayon company, came out with these like little comics, and they made like a videotape of it, a VHS, if you will. They're comics like based on the mouse and the mole. I don't know if any of that sounds familiar to anyone. I just know we have this VHS in my house because I love them. They're just like so calm. They're like really low-key, mellow kind of things. It's not like high energy stuff like a lot of kids stuff now. It's like just chilling, hanging out. It's about a mouse and a mole who live together. Gay icons, I know. There's one storyline where a daffodil grows outside of their house.
Oh, the first daffodil of spring.
So every day when they leave the house, they go out into to where the daffodil's growing and they say, "Hello, daffodil."
Hello, daffodil. Hello, daffodil. Hello, daffodil.
And I literally say that all the time and people think I'm insane. And then the mole decides to cut it and bring it in. And then, like, you know, it dies, and then another daffodil grows, and he knows not to cut it.
Look, Mo, we can see it now, indoors and out. So we can. Hello, daffodil. Hello, daffodil.
Lesson there, don't cut flowers just because you want to. But the next story is like my favorite story of all time. The mole leaves food everywhere. He like eats half the food and leaves it.
Half a banana for now and half a banana for later. Half a biscuit for now and half a biscuit for later. What a lovely feast will be waiting for me when I wake up.
That is such a mood. There's literally Cheez-Its on my table. And then the mouse comes home from work, I'm assuming. I don't know what he does for a living. They never say. And he sees all this food lying around and he eats it all.
What's this? Half a jam roll. What a pleasant surprise. What's this? Half a banana. Well, half a biscuit. Goodness me. Half a crunchy munchy bar. I say, half a piece of cheese. And half a sandwich. And half a cream cracker. And half a cup of tea.
Then the mole comes home expecting to see all these things that he can eat, and they're all gone.
Yum, yum. Oh.
Just, this clip is so funny to me. I don't know why, but it is. It just is, okay?
Who's been eating my food?
I came home from my walk and found bits and pieces of food all over the place.
And did you save some for me?
Why, no, I ate them all up. I thought it would be a waste to leave them, Mo.
I don't really know what to take away from that, but what I like to think is either if you're gonna leave food lying around, let someone know you're leaving food lying around, or if you're gonna find food sitting around, don't eat it, because it's not your food. We're gonna talk about the Fraggle Rock. The only thing I've ever seen of the Fraggle Rock thing is that little trailer that they had, the preview that they had on the VHS tape. I'll put the trailer in here.
Ooh, a fraggle! Hey, look, Ma! I got a fraggle! Oh.
literally had an existential crisis because it was like the little guy would get picking up by like a big guy, and then I was like, what if somebody picks me up one day like that? And so I never messed with Fraggle Rock. I cannot mess with Fraggle Rock. I really will lose it. I'll lose it. And that's it. That's all we're gonna talk about that. Just let me live, I guess. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna get into the weirder ones now. The next one is Timmy the Tooth.
When imagination is your passport to adventure,
Here goes.
you can be anyone.
It is I, Squire Timmy.
That one speaks for itself. All of the puppets in it really rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know how child psychology works, but moving on. The next one is, we're going to talk about Candy Rock Mountain. It's We Sing is like the company, or like the brand, I don't know. We Sing is like the thing, and it's like these kids sing-alongs that aren't like Disney sing-alongs. I'm just gonna put like little clips of like, I guess, the characters that are in it.
Hey, let's make like a banana and split.
I'm so excited!
When will they get here? Patience is a virtue.
Those videotapes scarred me for life. Who thought that'd be a good idea to show a child? Literally, I see those in my nightmares. Look, I don't even know what the storyline was. He got like polka dot chicken pox or whatever, I don't, and he was like crying about it, and then like, I'm not gonna look up the plot. I'm not doing it. So they made like a less crazy version of that one. I mean, not that one. Like the We Sing company did like something about under the sea and pollution. I'm just gonna show you some clips of this one also because it's so fucking weird.
Nice coral. There's a star.
Underwater, do you want a clam dance?
Now let's try some more.
Very good. What's that around your neck?
Don't know. It stopped.
The acting in it is just god awful.
And it's not feeling so well.
The otter in it is like the main character. Well, not main character, but she's like, the storyline surrounds her because she like, her place where she used to live had a bunch of trash in it, and then everybody was like, we gotta clean this up.
What happened to the coral reef? What is all that stuff? Beats me.
It's pollution.
A solution to pollution is to think before you act.
There's a crab in it. We gotta talk about the crab because he's hilarious.
Why, he's cute.
Didn't you hear me? Don't you get it? I want to be alone! I'm a hermit crab.
I love him. I'm a Cancer. Back to the story. Anyways, they like cleaned up the park, and then the otter's like, I'm not sick anymore, or something. I don't.
Hi, you guys. Wow, we cleaned up the playground.
You feeling better, little pup?
All better. Was it the mess that made me sick? Yeah, it was pollution.
The moral of that one was like, you know, don't pollute. Everybody deserves to like see these things the way I've seen these things so that we all understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. Kid stuff is weird, for sure. I just like to think, sometimes I just think about how like the Ronald McDonald clips don't freak me out as much as these clips do. I mean, am I justified in saying that, or is like that worse, you know? Or are they like both equally bad and I should be freaked out by both of them? I think we're all stronger for seeing these now together. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Childhood, man, it's a weird time. I don't know what else to talk about. Like and subscribe or do what you want. And have a nice day. Bye. I look like the older brother from Seventh Heaven. I look like Jonathan Taylor Thomas in like 1997. I look like I could be in the Hanson band. I look like Prince Humperdinck from Princess Bride. I look like my name is Inigo Montoya and you killed my father. Prepare to die. I look like Jared Padalecki in season 6 of Supernatural. I look like Lord Farquaad. I look like a businesswoman from a Hallmark movie who's not looking for love, but it just kind of finds her. I look like Dora the Explorer if she was depressed. I look like George of the Jungle. I look like I want to speak to the manager. I look like Eric Matthews. I literally just have the 90s haircut that every boy got. I look like I asked for a long bob, and the haircutter gave me a sad Steven.